Hey everybody, this is Souls44 and welcome back to Fabric of Souls OP Edition, where we're going to be OP earlier than we should be. I don't know, that doesn't rhyme. Anyway, check it out. I went down mining and got myself 12 whole whopping diamonds. It took quite a while in between episodes just to get 12. But I found a bunch of stuff that I wanted to get. Now, when I realized, you know what, this is my video, not yours. You're gonna make me mad, man. Alright, so what I realized is that I have some charms that I were added to part of the OP pack, and it's also part of the convenient things mod. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And it's OP, but I mean, that's the name of the game now. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Alright, so convenient things. It's not just convenient, it's just overpowered. Let's talk about this repair talisman, the repair charm. Now I have to have an emerald in order to make this, but it's totally worth going and finding. And I had an emerald. I have 5 emeralds because I had emerald armor. So now it should, this is testing now, this should repair my tools and stuff. I think whatever's in my hand first. I don't know. I don't know, maybe I have to turn it on too. Let me check that. Is it it's on. Right? Is it on and off, or I put it in my hand, it doesn't do anything. I don't know. Is it repairing my stuff? It looks like it is. Can it repair this? Am I grappling that? Can you tell? Oh, it moved. So it's being repaired. You just can't really tell. Now, I don't know if this has to be in my hotbar or not. But, I mean, that's going to be key. The reason why I made that one and used up that many diamonds is that, well, the hovering charm is pretty cool. It's like flying, but it's not. But the reason why I made the repair one is because now I'm going to be able to mine without having to worry about running out of picks or picks breaking on me. I hope. That's at least the hope of it. Now, as far as picks go, I really want to get a pickaxe that doesn't break a lot, and the sapphire one really gets me through till I can get some vibranium. Now, I don't have enough vibranium, I don't think, to make the vibranium pick, but if I can, that's the direction I want to go. So let's see. I have one vibranium. There is more vibranium down inside the mine. And I have enough obsidian. Bet you I already have some of those. Nope. So I have enough obsidian to make obsidian rods. They're only useful for adamantium and vibranium picks and their counterparts. You know, shovel, sword, etc. So that's the thing. I'm going to check on this. This thing's... Now it stopped working. Because I ran out of sugarcane. Yeah. Look, bro. Oh! How did you shoot backwards? Yeah, alright. So I ran out of sugarcane. So the seeds are going to outrun the fuel. So let's go ahead and tell it what else it could burn. So we're going to go ahead and tell it to burn saplings, I guess. Now, rubber saplings I need to grow. We are going to get into tech. I can't believe I ran out of sugarcane that fast. Coal will have to do. I'll have to get some more coal. And then I can set up a tree farm later on down the road. And with that tree farm, I'll make it charcoal or sticks or whatever is more efficient. And we'll just go ahead and add that. And then that will now add coal to the fuel. There we go. See? Pretty cool. I can't believe that sugarcane got outran. So I guess that's good. That means that the adjustments I made to slowing down the production worked. And that is huge. Because it was way too strong. Now I also increased, though, the speed at which rubber is produced. Hey, Enderman. Hey, you. Come here. Gotta talk to you. Wow, okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Die. Can I have an ender pearl? No. Alright. He didn't want to give me an ender pearl. Rude. It does repair everything though, and that might keep up. I don't know if it's going to keep up with my vein mining. It probably won't. I would say it's more than likely it's not going to keep up with the vein miner. I'll just go ahead and eat those next. And then I wonder what else can be used for fuel. Can I use hay as fuel? What can hay be used for? Targets? That's cool. That's actually really neat. I've never even made one, and that's a Minecraft target. Oh, that's sad. Alright, so recycling, no. So hay is really going to be a thing later on down the road to store all my wheat, because you can compress it down. So what are we going to do now? We got our food. We got our diamonds we needed. Do I want to go ahead and make a diamond pick? That's the question. Let's just go ahead and see how many diamonds we got. Oh, man. Alright, so let's make a diamond pick. I hate making diamond picks. Everybody's going to make a diamond pick, right? But I just... when there's other alternatives, it seems like it's the last resort for me. But with the repair talisman, charm, whatever it is, it might be worth it to do. It might be. It's going to leave me with 6. So furnace, can I get, it needs 8. So I need to go back and make more. Oh, I need to get more diamonds. But that's okay. We have a diamond pick. Let's go ahead and do some enchanting. I know it's early, and Sprobblin convinced me that it's best to do early anyway. So why not go ahead. And then let's see if I can make a bookshelf or 2. And we'll get early enchantment going right away. Two bookshelves. That's not too bad. Can I not make more? Maybe one more. Get any more wood? Need more wood. So logs, oak. Do your thing, dude. Oh, I know it. I know it's wrong. Clear it. Clear it. There we go. So slot link is primitive at the most, but it's better than nothing, right? Let's go ahead and make another one of those. Right. Sleep. 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 I'm not going to make a fancy home. I'll do that off camera. Alright, I'll make a wood home around this mess, I guess. I don't know. This is all play testing, so I'm not really that concerned. You guys out there, you're the creative people. You know how to do all this. How to put slabs and stairs upside down and make things look semi-realistic. That's not what I do. I play test. I edit configs. I go through and put together mod packs. I put a lot of hours into this mod pack though. So just to clear out an area for right now, we'll just put this right here. And I would make a lot more bookshelves. I think it has to be at least 1 block away. Hopefully. Now let's see if I can get, let's eat these. Let's see if I can get a good enchantment. So let's get, we got plenty of lapis. Yep, plenty of lapis. I might even, and oh, I wanted to show that too. So that's another thing that I'm gonna show you. This is something you're not gonna know. Notice there's a book here. Alright, remember that book. To re-roll, I upped it and made it more difficult, but you can re-roll your enchantments. So let's say I don't get the enchantments that I want, which they're not. I can click this. It uses up some of the lapis, and I get to rotate through. Super OP edition. Ta-da! OP edition for the win, right? Efficiency. This efficiency should be, in theory, more efficient than this, but I don't like it. I don't like it. You're getting better. Closer. Ooh, efficiency, omega 2. And that's 8 level. We're going to end up running out. Let's try another one. Unbreaking and efficiency. Unbreaking and efficiency. Okay. So I'm going to turn off my phone. I apologize for everybody. If you can hear that. I've got a lot of things going on and I wanted to take time and get this done. So this one's actually pretty good. Efficiency 1 and unbreaking 1. And I can strip those off. Remember, I can strip those off later. But I want to get something decent. So the question is, what's stopping me from getting an even higher level? Let's see. How many more books can I get? Can I make more books? You know what? I'm going to do the bear leather thing and just get it done with. Because I want at least one more bookshelf. Can I make? How many books do I got? 1, 2. I want one more book. Come on. I know you're cooking. I can hear it. Paper. Uh-oh. We'll go ahead and make a bunch of paper. I'll probably just used all of my sugar cane. That's fine. Can I make my book now? One more bookshelf. Let's see if we can get a little bit higher level. I've always been confused a little bit on the, I believe you just have to have 1 block around. And I know you can piston these up and down to move them in and out of the... Let's go ahead and get the rest of this lapis. Let's go ahead. I mean, I got tons of lapis, so why not, right? Let's get the best enchantment I can before I start stripping enchantments off. So we're going to re-roll. Re-roll. Oof. Unbreaking 2 and efficiency 2. I think that's going to be the best ones I can get other than maybe mending. But I can have this charm, so let's just say that's good. Let's just say that's good. I think that's fair. Now, how many levels do I have? I probably don't have many levels left. I got 11. Or no, I got 18. 18 levels left. I think it's time to... You know what? Omega upbreaking. Oh, man. Well. Let's make it... I'm holding on to the swords with the enchantments that I wanted in the first place. What a serious derp I just did there, huh? Oh well. We're gonna have to get rid of these wheat seeds, and we'll do that with the composting barrel. I'm thinking I'll just go ahead and do that right now because I want bone meal. And let's go ahead and get another cabinet. I don't think that I need... I don't have any more. Okay. I don't think that I need a huge cabinet for bone meal because it's going to condense quite a bit. I think this ought to do just fine. And we're going to use export. You tell me I don't have any export links? Alright, and then I need to import. Right? I know I need to export to the composter. And then I'm going to need a link. Do I have a link? I do have a link. And a link. So let's go ahead and set this up real quick. You get to see that I derped there, right? Okay, so efficiency 2 omega should be pretty high. But look, I have Unbreaking 3 and Fire Aspect 2 on that one. And Unbreaking 3. These are omegas. I want to strip those off and put those on a my ruby sword until I might be able to strip them individually off and use the omega 3 Unbreaking on here. But this is going to be really fast. You'll get to see that, I don't know, probably next episode or so. But yeah, let's go ahead and work on this. Yeah, I'm just, whatever. It is what it is. cabinet first. It's gonna be ugly, I know. Don't get mad at me. I know my kids are probably like, Dad, what are you doing? But there, so that's gonna be just dedicated just for bone meal. And how do I want to do this? Do I want a hopper? Or do I wonder if I can just export into it. That would be really cool, actually. If that's the case, let's do this. Let's see how well this thing works. Oh, yeah, that's right. Cabinets. If you don't break a cabinet. Don't do it. Just don't. I'm not even going to tell you what will happen. Just don't do it. Listen to me, please. I just broke it. Hey everybody, this is Souls44. Welcome back to another episode of Fabric of Souls, OP edition. And it's become even more OP. I've made it more OP. That's all I wanted to point out. Updates came. I was able to do some config editing, and yeah, I had to do some creative work. I ain't gonna lie, I had to go into creative and fix some stuff, and that's because I set some things up that caused this world to go into a do not do this to me kind of situation. So I wanted to go through that and cover it real quick, just so that maybe you can avoid that situation. And it all centers around that little block right there, that slot link, and also that furnace. So I think I figured out what it was, and I wanted to point it out to anybody that's going to play this modpack. And I had to delete temporarily slot link and re-put it back in this world, and that's how I got out of the forever loop. So there was something going on with the furnace and with the slot link, and let me point it out how that all came about. So slot link is primitive. It's designed to be primitive. It's not meant to be like the end all be all of auto crafting. And you know, I'm used to being able to do whatever I want whenever I want with input output creative-ish kind of ideas. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make it so that the furnace is taking coal from the slot link, and then everything is going to be used as slot link. So here's kind of how the crash comes about and how you can avoid it. So when you are putting an export cable onto a block from slot link doesn't really know what it's doing. It just knows that it's connected to a block, right? Follow me here. Right now it says west. That means that when it's attached to this block, it's interacting with the west side of this block. So it thinks that this side right here is actually the front of this block, because that's the western facing block. Now, furnaces have inputs for the burnable item, the fuel, this coal, on the faces of this block, meaning the sides like this one and the front, this opposite side in the back. It has the export on the bottom, so the out can come out. So it's basically like a hopper on the bottom. Now the burnable fuel thing, or not the burnable items that are going to be processed, the ones on the top, come in from the top. And so it thinks when I put this on here, when I put north, that it was on the north side, which is the opposite side. Well, I also had another item on the north side. So it didn't know how it was going to input in both at the same face, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So the export cable on these is kind of bugged in a way. It's not really its fault. It's just that's how the code is written, and it doesn't know what side it's on. It's not detecting the block. It's actually just reading what you tell it. So if you tell two cables that are connected to the same block to be working on the same side of the block or the same face of the block, it's going to try to constantly export into that face both of the at the same time. And when it did that, it was trying to put coal and another item inside the same face. It can also try to pull out from the same face, and that can cause tick loop errors. Like it'll constantly try to do it, and it can't do both at the same time, obviously. So that's going to crash your game. Yeah. So be prepared for that. Now, if that happens, what you need to do is you open up the mod pack, you unlock profile, or you remove temporarily that slot link, and it's going to suck. You'll have to go in creative like I did probably to fix it, but you're going to remove slot link from your mod folder. Go find your mod folder, pull slot link out, put it somewhere else, start up the exact same instance, and then it'll be all gone. Put it back in, start it back up, go into creative, and put everything back. Yeah, so use at your own risk. I apologize if you got issues with that. I cannot fix that. That's something that the mod author has addressed. So it's not like it's not been looked at. The mod author is doing his thing. However, and unfortunately, notice I'm flying. I am in creative because I wanted to fix this. And unfortunately, it's for the next version. So he didn't fix it for 0.1. So 116.1 is going to continue to have this problem, and that includes any other mod pack out there. They did not fix it for any mod pack that I know of. I've tried to copy and do whatever I can to kind of steal the updates and stuff like that. There isn't any way for me to fix it myself. So I'm sorry about that, but that's just how it's going to have to be. I'm just giving you that warning. So be careful how you use SlotLink. Look, SlotLink's not really meant for automation in this version. It's really only meant for importing from one device to another device, or one block to another block. It's not meant really for production like this, okay? You would never hook up a cable that says import and export into the same box on the same side at the same time with any other device, so it's not really SlotLink's fault. So I am defending SlotLink. Yes, I am. I don't care. It's the only thing we've got right now, until Applied Energistics is fully functional for 116 for Fabric. Okay, so Fabric of Souls is working. It's updated. I've changed a lot of things. First of all, I wanted to cover the other two changes that I made, and that's that I extended the seeds for convenient things. It now covers diamonds. It covers coal, and it covers emeralds. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Yep, here we go. Now we have coal seeds, we now have emerald seeds, and we now have diamond seeds. I think we already had the quartz and the lapis and the copper and all these others down here. But now we have these three main seeds. So I made the OP edition impossibly OP. This being said, now it's possible with this little tiny change to the configs to allow a skyblock to take place. So if you want to create your world a skyblock, you figured out how to do it, go for it. Create a skyblock. You can literally create anything you want in a skyblock with just the seeds. You'll have to figure out how to start off with ores to at least make the seeds, or maybe you'll start off with the seeds. I don't know, however you want to do it, but it's possible. I'm also going to be adding in one more mod, I think, to the next edition, and that is going to be a void world. Teleportation. So you'll have another dimension. There is a dimension up in the sky, meaning once you reach world height, it's possible for you to go into outer space using iTstorMy. That's not being covered by any other, well, it's covered by some YouTubers, but any of the major YouTubers that are out there have not really gone into outer space, and that's probably because iTstorMy isn't really in work still. It's a big mod. It's a tech mod, and it covers a lot of stuff. It adds a lot of really beautiful books and things like that. So, yeah, there's that. So I wanted to cover that, and I think that's fairly well done. If you have any other questions about why SlotLink is causing problems or how to fix it, I might be able to help you. You just got to leave a comment or at least ask me. The Discord's going to be available inside the comment section below, so you can go into Discord and ask me about that there. So I also slowed down the rate of growth of these seeds even slower, but they're still OP. It's still ridiculously strong. You're going to get all your plants growing really fast anyway, so your resources are unlimited. I increased the cost for the re-rolling of the enchantments, and I hopefully covered that in a previous episode. If not, you can get a hold of me. I'll see what I can do. Basically, you're just going to go to your enchantment. You're going to hit the book that's in the top left here. Every time you get an enchantment you don't want on the right side, Like, I'm not going to be able to do this one again. Let's see, there. So right now I'm in creative, so I could do whatever I want. But let's say I want to re-roll it. If I had lapis, if you can see, it's now going to cost you 12 lapis, which is just a drop in the bucket because now you have infinite lapis. And we can re-roll and it'll give you new stuff. What I recommend doing is going ahead and doing this with books. Put a book in there, re-roll it till you get the enchantments that you want, combine them together on an anvil, and then slap them onto the item you want to create the most OP item that you can get. This should not completely negate the fact that you still have to go get the basic materials to start this process, but I'll be straight up honest with everybody. This that I did, I got a lot of these pigmen coming. This OP edition, it's for those that are wanting to experiment with the mods, okay? So it's not going to be adventuring as much as it would have been, and it does pretty much negate the adventure parts of this mod pack for many people. It's going to be up to you how you want to do it, okay? I'm sorry if this ruined it for you, but I think there was enough. Really? Did it just throw it away? It did. Oh, well, that's my bad. I'll have to get another one. What was that? A charm? What charm was that? That was the repair charm. So let's go ahead and go into repair and get myself my charm back, because I am going to go through this in survival, and that is going to be the next video. We're going to start working on going through and taking a look at some of these really cool armors and weapons. And I mean, look at this stuff. Rainbow sword, legendary. That looks cool, right? So I'm just going to be adventuring around and building and things. I'm not going to be doing in creative. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the changes that took place. And I am sorry that there's so much change. But I'm going to be adding a lot of video content, and a lot of it won't be me using my pickaxes and mining and pickaxes and mining. I want to show you guys how to build some of the tech that's out there, go through and explain some of the input outputs. I'm probably not going to be using SlotLink to automate a lot of stuff. I'll be using a lot of hoppers and a lot of pipes, things like that. I'll work on the building a little bit more. I think you all deserve a little bit more time of me building things and working on stuff. I wanted to cover this fix. This seems to be working pretty good. What I'm doing is I'm recycling these seeds. The seeds are going in here as they burn up, and it's just going to keep on going, and eventually I'll end up with enough resources that I won't ever really need to worry about it anyway. But I'm just showing you how to get rid of the seeds. Now, the composter is another thing that you can automate. Same thing. Do the same exact setup, except for you don't need to output to a burn up. So I don't have to use coal. And I haven't created any coal seeds. In the next episode, I'll probably create coal seeds. I'll probably go find enough diamonds to make diamond seeds. And then, yeah, we'll work on lava items. There are a lot of things because of this mod alone that pretty much negate the resource part. Okay, this Hydro Raider, that has a lot of really cool things to it, and I want to cover that right now. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and see if I can put myself back into. It won't even let me go back into game mode survival. So for the sake of this episode, I'm not going to even go any farther. I want to go ahead and end it and come back, and we will start working on the hydrator. I want to show you that as the next item that I added to this mod pack. And so we're going to cut away, and that's what we're going to do next. All right.